Hello, today we're going to talk about accounts and retail locations using ezfocus. Once you log into ezfocus, go to the Sales Team Reports dropdown. Open All Stores and Licensees. All Stores and Licensees is one of the larger reports that we build in ezfocus. As a result of it housing so much account level data and giving you direct access to managing your CRM, customer relationship management fields, this report can take between 25 and 45 seconds to load, depending on what channel you're loading. The more accounts in the channel, the longer it takes to load. To combat this page loading, ezfocus has installed a rule whereby we load the first 2,000 accounts in a channel. So for something like the LCBO channel or the LRS channel in BC or any channel in Atlantic Canada, you'll never need to use the All Accounts button. If you do want visibility in your table to all of the accounts, then you'll click this button and you'll have to wait till between an additional 45 to 55 seconds for the accounts to load. In this example, all 42,000 accounts in Ontario are loaded into the table, so I can take a look at any account with any amount of sales. One of the most important things to know about the All Stores and Licensees module is how to use the dynamic tables that ezfocus offers. So this table that has a strip of magnifying glasses across the top is incredibly useful for designing extra ways to manage the data that you've put into the table. For example, if I wanted to find every on-premise account out of this full list of 42 that belongs to the Foodtastic, a national buying group, all I would do is type Foodtastic into the banner chain search. This isn't just going to pull the Milestones banner, the Shoeless Joe's banner, etc. It's going to pull everything that contains the keyword. I can use this magnifying glass to draw rules. So I'd like to look at, any on-premise account that buys more than 150 9-liter cases a year, right? You can see that my list has gone from 42,000 to 38,000. If I take that, 150 cases to over 500 cases a year, my list can get smaller. I can determine the size of the hunt list I'm creating for my sales organization. And keep in mind that the columns are dynamic, so if you wanted to have this year's sales first, if your brain works that way, or if you'd like to have the banner chain column located, you can reorganize the table, and then after you've created the filters and you're ready, you can click the Excel button and download everything to a report for yourself. Now that I've got the accounts that I want in my table, let's talk about the different types of views that this module offers. First, let's use the LCBO channel as an example. My best advice is to choose between one of two defaults and save yourself a template. The first is your sales view. Being able to switch back and forth between a sales view like this and a CRM view like this, where you have visibility to the class and segmentation and status of these accounts, is as simple as creating a template. I create a template. I'm going to call this new template my CRM view. I hit save and the page will refresh for the first time. Managing the CRM view template we've just created is what I'd like to talk about next. Only sales managers have the ability to click the fields here and assign anything to a rep. They can use the enable selection button as well. There's a different video on managing territories, but if you're not a manager, clicking on this field won't do anything. That said, all territory managers and sales managers both have permissions to create the CRM classifications of any type of account. So any account that's in the on-premise, you can indicate whether or not it's fine dining, premium dining, a pub. Your company can request additional segmentation fields like 2 and 3 to be able to create more specific marketing analysis features of your on-premise world. You can indicate whether or not accounts are in development or uncovered or active customers, and whether or not they're called on seasonally, regularly, or they're currently not called on, but they're linked to a territories manager's territory for history purposes. Again, all of these fields can be managed en masse using this button. By clicking this, you can select certain accounts, or you can create filters and do this type of thing. This allows you to create really great types of insights about your territory. How am I doing in certain types of on-premise accounts or private retail, that kind of thing. When it comes to the sales data aspect template that we've just created, it's important to note that you also have the ability to utilize this column, the ranking column, in markets where sales per SKU per account information is not published. So in BC, for example, if you created a wine category, Argentina red, the ranking column would actually rank LRS and OP accounts for you, providing you the opportunity to create a hunt list. You won't be able to see exactly what your competition is selling per SKU in each account, but you'll be able to know what the top accounts based on R12 are. Same kind of concept in any market. You can create top ranked account lists based on a listing type or product type, category, subcategory. You can indicate, I'd like to see, in this case, Ontario, show me the retail stores, but take out licensee pull and just show me the consumer sales. Lots of really handy features here. And don't forget to save yourself a preferences button and utilize templates to minimize your load times.